Hello, you beautiful souls. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Acacia, and I'm very excited to be here with you today because I wanted to talk a little bit about the energetics of a divine union, an inner divine union. Most of you know, if you've followed me on Facebook or LinkedIn or on YouTube, that I speak a lot about divine union, my blog as well, and I'm currently finishing up a book about divine union. So what I wanted to go into today is the energetics behind becoming into your inner divine union, right? So we talk a lot about masculine and feminine energy, the yin and the yang. It's known for centuries, right? So we like to cover all of this energetics and all of the things that we're going to discuss, and most of us think that we've done the work. We think that we've truly done all of the inner work and that we're ready for our divine union and it's time to come online and everything's just going to happen because we said we're ready. But the energy, that's how we can tell if we're ready, right? So we look at the energy and we go, what's happening here? Why is my divine union partner not here? Why have they not shown up in my reality? Why has this or this or this happened? I've dated these people, I've had these karmic relationships, and I've learned all the lessons that I want to learn. And I'm not in my divine union. So what's going on with your inner divine union? Because first you have to come into that inner divine union in order to come into that outer divine union. And this makes it easier going forward in your divine union because you are so strong and you have that inner divine union with yourself and with God that you don't look outside of yourself. You don't need anything outside of yourself. You are able to stay detached and in your heart. And you can drop further into your heart because you're doing more inner work. You understand that an inner union is a relationship, just as an outer relationship is. And that means that you are dropping more into your heart and doing more of the deep inner work. And that's the work inside of yourself, the work inside of your body, the journeying, whatever you want to view it as. It's the continued leveling up of what you're here to do. Now, this means we have to empty ourselves out. We have to continue to do this work. We have to continue to go further and further into our depths, right? Our shadows, our trauma, our healing, all of the things that come up in this human lifetime. And these aren't good or bad. These are just experiences that we came here to have in order to transmute karma and fulfill our soul missions. And it's an amazing time right now. Everybody knows it. We are living through the most spectacular time in history. Well, the history that we know about. And it's a beautiful time to come into your unions. It's a beautiful time to come into these inner unions. And so we want to take a look at what can you do to come further and deeper into that inner union. Are you having a relationship with your inner masculine? Are you listening to your inner masculine? You can think of your inner masculine as a partner that you would have the most healthy relationship with. He wants the best for you. He wants you to succeed. He wants to provide for you. He wants to set up everything. It's all lined up and all you have to do is go to that random coffee shop and grab a coffee, because right behind you, or a tea or whatever it is, right behind you is going to be your first client or your fifth client or your client at the next level, or it's a contact for your book, or it's a contact for you to become an actress or an actor. You just never know. And these things, these energetic matches, I should say, are lined up for you by your inner masculine because he wants you to succeed. So what happens is you go into your inner feminine and you can place your hand on your heart and you sit down and you ask yourself, your inner feminine, what are my true goals? What are my true heartfelt goals? And what do I really want to do here in this lifetime? And as you sink into that, you can 100% get an answer, at least one goal, right? One goal for the next 6 months or a year. And then your inner masculine, when he knows the goal, he's like, yep, here we go, we're gonna do it. And he starts to line things up. So start by really looking at yourself, really getting in there and going, what am I doing? First of all, what is my priority? What is the sole goal that I have, this desire that I truly have, that I want? And maybe it's something for your business. Maybe it's something for your creations. Maybe you're an artist, and so maybe it's paintings or how to get your paintings somewhere. Maybe it can be anything. It can be with your relationships as well. So how do you go forward with this one goal? And that takes sitting in silence and listening and going within. And you can journal. You can journal to your divine masculine. You can write letters, love letters. You can, anything that you want. It's a relationship, right? So have a relationship with your inner feminine. Have a relationship with your inner masculine so that you start to understand you're marrying these two sides of yourself. You're marrying this masculine and feminine energy. And so it's going to be flowing, right? It's going to be flowing back and forth. And some days you may be more in the masculine. There may be more things that have to be done and structured, and that's just the way that it needs to go. Or you may be more in your feminine, and it's that ebb and flow. It's that balance, just like any normal, healthy relationship, right? I said normal, but what's normal in this day and age? A healthy, beautiful, loving, divine union. This is what we are here for. This is what we are wanting to do in this lifetime. And so in order to come into that, we have to be very introspective about where we truly are, how much work we've actually done, and not bypassing what needs to happen now, because this is all on us. We are the creators of this reality, but you can't create if you're denying that you have work to do, if you're refusing to move forward, if you're saying, I've done it all, I have everything planned out, it's all good, I've done it all, don't need to do anything else. That's the ego. That's your ego, and you have to figure out how to, integrate the ego, but listen to the ego and say, okay, why are you saying this? And then move forward, because you need to know what voice is talking to you. You need to understand if it's the voice of your ego telling you everything's great, you can handle it, or let's stay on this comfortable path and let's not rattle the boat, let's not do anything crazy. Or are you going to step forward and say, I want to live the life of my dreams. These are the dreams that I have in my heart and my soul and my DNA, and this is what I'm here for. And so I'm going to move forward. I'm going to continue taking these small steps. Usually there's small steps every day. I'm going to continue to do this because I'm going to build up this relationship with my inner feminine and my inner masculine, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to do those things because I know and I trust that God and my universe, everything is lining up for me to come into my outer union and my physical union. So this is the first step. These are the first fun things that we get to do, and really, really take the time to go deep into yourself and really explore, where are you at? Where are you truly at? And what can you do a little bit better? How can you be in a relationship a little bit more with yourself? How can you truly love your inner masculine and your inner feminine? And you can ask them. They will tell you what you can do, because this is all a part of coming back into unity with ourselves, with all of ourselves, with all of our multidimensional selves, with everything that's going on. We get to come into unity so that we can be the love, and that we can be the light, and we can shine that beacon to the rest of the world.